Under section 439 of CRPC, the jurisdiction to cancel the bail vests with the court of session or the high court. मतलब option D होगा. Next is under section 437 of the CRPC, the jurisdiction to cancel the bail vests with the magistrate only where the magistrate has ordered the release on bail. यानी कि C is the answer. In a case of non-bailable offence, a bail granted by a magistrate can be cancelled under section 437 subclause 5 of the CRPC by the magistrate granting the bail, by the court of session, by the high court, all of the above. According to this, all of the above. Bail amount fixed by the magistrate can be reduced by the court of session, reduced by the high court. Only B and C. So answer D is the answer. Next is section 438 of CRPC can be invoked in case of non-bailable offences. Section 438 of the CRPC can be invoked in case of non-bailable offences. Next is cash in lieu of surety bond can be permitted by the virtue of section 445 of the CRPC. Next is for non-payment and non-recovery of penalty from the surety under the surety bond, the surety can be sentenced to civil imprisonment only. For non-payment and non-recovery of penalty from the surety under the surety bond, the surety can be sentenced to civil imprisonment only. Surety, next question is surety can be sentenced to civil imprisonment in default of payment of penalty under the surety bond for a maximum period of, मतलब surety civil imprisonment कितनी होगी अगर पेमेंट की डिफॉल्ट करता है 6 months. ऑप्शन ए 6 months. Penalty under the surety bond can be remitted in full or in part. जो penalty है remitted in full or in part. Option 4 is the answer. Proposition as regard the liability of the surety under the surety bond are the liability of the surety is mutually exclusive of the liability of the accused under his personal bond is limited to the amount of the surety bond. So option A यानी कि first and third are correct. The personal attendance of the accused can be dispensed with under section 205 of the CRPC. Personal attendance of the accused dispense होगी 205 CRPC के according. Next is error or omission in framing of charge is material only if it has occasioned a failure of justice to the accused. B यानी कि second is the option. Addition or alteration of the charge has been provided under section 216 of the CRPC. Under section 216 of the CRPC, the court has the power to add to and alter the charge both. Option 4 is the answer. Next is under section 217 of the CRPC, on addition or alteration of charge, the prosecution has a right to recall the witness already examined. The accused has a right to recall the witness already examined. The prosecution has a right to call any further witness. All of the above. यानी कि सारे ऑप्शन जो हैं वो करेक्ट हैं. ज्वाइंडर ऑफ चार्जेस इज परमिसिबल अंडर सेक्शन 219, अंडर सेक्शन 220, अंडर सेक्शन 221 सारे. तो आंसर 4 यानी कि ऑल ऑफ द अबव होगा. Joint trial of several person is permissible under section 223 of the CRPC. Joint trial of several person 223 CRPC के अकॉर्डिंग ऑप्शन बी होगा. Which of the following is incorrect? गलत बताना है. Two diametrically different versions can put into a joint trial. तो ये गलत है. Two diametrically different versions को हम joint trial में नहीं डाल सकते. If an accused is charged of a major offence but on the facts established he cannot be held guilty of that major offence, at the same time the fact established indicate that a minor offence has been committed, the person so tried for major offence can be convicted for such minor offence, it has been so provided. मतलब अगर मेजर offence के लिए ट्राई हो रहा है, बाद में पता लगता है कि उसने माइनर किया है, इंडिकेशन होती है, तो उसको किस सेक्शन में देखा जाएगा? अंडर सेक्शन 222 CRPC माइनर offence के लिए. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज द फॉर्म्स इन विच द चार्जेस में बी फ्रेम्ड आर सेट फोर्थ इन second schedule of the CRPC. Option 4 is the answer. Next question is if one is accused of an act, if one is accused of an act which may amount to theft or receiving stolen property or cheating and is charged for theft only, and from the evidence it appears that he has committed cheating, he can be convicted for cheating, though no charge for cheating has been formally framed by virtue of 221 of the CRPC. Option B is the answer. Next question is due to non-framing of charge or due to any error, omission or irregularity in the charge, finding, sentence or any order by a court of competent jurisdiction shall be valid generally, shall be invalid only when in fact it has occasioned failure of justice. Option D is the correct answer. Under section 267, production warrant in respect of a person detained in prison can be issued for the purpose of investigation, inquiry or trial. In a criminal trial, evidence on affidavit can be given for allegation made in respect of a public servant for any person whose evidence is of the formal character. In criminal trial, admission denial of document can be done by the prosecution of the accused under section 294 of the CRPC. Next question is, reports of certain government scientific experts are admissible in evidence without any formal proof under section 293 of the CRPC. Option C is the answer. Examination of witness in absence of the accused can be done. Examination of witness in absence of accused can be done. Examination जो witness की है accused की absence में होती है under section 299 of the CRPC. Option A is the correct answer. Rule outre for acquit or outre for commit is contained in section 300 of the criminal procedure code. इसे double jeopardy भी बोलते हैं. Next is, during inquiry or trial, the accused is remanded to custody. During inquiry or trial, the accused is remanded to custody under section 309 subclause 2 of the CRPC. During inquiry or trial under section 309 of CRPC, magistrate can remand the accused for a maximum period of 15 days at a time. During inquiry or trial under section 309 CRPC according जो है accused को maximum 15 दिन एक time के लिए दिए जा सकते हैं रिमांड के लिए. Hearing on sentence by a magistrate is required on conviction in a summon trial case under section 255(2) of CRPC, in a warrant trial case under section 248 subclause 2 of the CRPC. Both A and B is the correct answer, so C is the correct answer. Under section 248 subclause 2 of the CRPC, conviction and sentence cannot be passed on the same day. 248 subclause 2 of the CRPC कहता है कि conviction और sentence एक दिन में पास नहीं किए जाते. In a summon case instituted on a complaint, the accused having been summoned is liable to be acquitted under section 256 of the CRPC on account of death of the complainant, on account of non-appearance of the complainant. Both A and B is the answer, so option C is the answer. In a summon trial case instituted on a complaint wherein the summon have been issued to the accused, the non-appearance or death of the complainant shall entail acquittal of the accused. Acquittal of the accused. Next, withdrawal of a complaint under section 257 of the CRPC results in acquittal of the accused irrespective of the whether the charge has been framed or not. 257 के अकॉर्डिंग विड्रॉल कर लिए कंप्लेंट तो acquittal माना जाएगा चाहे चार्ज लगा है चाहे नहीं लगा है. कंपाउंडिंग ऑफ ऑफेंस अंडर सेक्शन 320 ऑफ द CRPC रिजल्ट इन acquittal of the accused under all circumstances. कंपाउंडिंग ऑफ ऑफेंस 320 में कंपाउंडिंग ऑफेंस में क्या कहता है, एक्विटल ऑफ द अक्यूज्ड माना जाएगा सभी सर्कमस्टांसेस में. प्रोसीडिंग अंडर सेक्शन 258 ऑफ CRPC कैन बी स्टॉप्ड इन अ समन केस इंस्टीट्यूटेड अदर देन अपॉन अ कंप्लेंट. प्रोसीडिंग अंडर सेक्शन 258 ऑफ द CRPC बंद हो जाएंगे कैन बी स्टॉप्ड इन अ समन केस इंस्टीट्यूटेड अदरवाइज अपॉन अ complaint. Stoppage of proceeding under section 258 of the CRPC has the effect of acquittal where the evidence of the principal witness has been recorded, discharge in all other cases where the evidence of the principal witness has not been recorded. So option D is the answer. Next is, magistrate has the power under section 259 of CRPC to convert a summon trial case into a warrant trial case relating to an offence punishable for a term exceeding 6 months. So option B is the correct answer. Next is, under section 260 of the CRPC which of the following offences cannot be tried summarily. कौन 260 CRPC के अकॉर्डिंग कौन से ऑफेंसेस को समरी ट्राई नहीं किया जा सकता. ऑफेंसेस पनिशेबल विद इम्प्रिजनमेंट एक्सीडिंग 2 years. ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. नेक्स्ट इज, अंडर सेक्शन 311 ऑफ द CRPC a witness can be called on the motion of the prosecution, on the motion of the defense, on its own motion by the court, all of the above. सारे आंसर होंगे, मतलब ऑप्शन फोर्थ all of the above is the correct answer. Power to recall any witnesses under section 311 of the CRPC can be exercised even after evidence of both the sides is closed. Power to recall any witnesses under section 311 of the CRPC can be exercised even after the evidence of both the sides is closed. Option A is the correct answer. Next is, power under section 311 of the CRPC can be exercised to recall any witness already examined, to summon only witness who has been cited as a witness but not produced or examined before the evidence is closed, to summon any witness who has not been cited as a witness, all of the above. So all of the above is the correct answer. D. Under section 313 of the CRPC, the statement of the accused has to be recorded without oath. Option B is the correct answer. Next is recording of the statement of the accused. Recording of the statement of the accused may be dispensed with in a summon trial case where the personal attendance of the accused has been dispensed with. Answers given by the accused to the question put to him while recording his statement under section 313 of the CRPC can be taken into consideration for judging the innocence or guilt of the accused. Option C is the correct answer. Each material circumstances appearing in evidence against the accused must be put to accused specifically, distinctly and separately. In this context, the proposition are: failure to put the material evidence amount to a serious irregularity which cannot be cured and vitiate the trial if it has prejudiced the accused, and failure to put the material evidence is not considered to subsist and is curable if in fact no failure of justice has occasioned to the accused. So option 4th, that is second and third options, are correct according to this statement. Next, offences can be compounded under section 320 of the CRPC by the legal guardian of. Offences can be compounded under section 320 of the CRPC by the legal guardian of a person under the age of 18 years, a person who is an idiot, a person who is a lunatic. All of the above, sorry. If the person who is competent to compound is dead, the compounding can be done by the legal representative of the deceased only with the permission of the court. मतलब जो बंदा competent था compound करने के लिए, वो मर गया है, अब भी वो compound किया जा सकता है उसके LR के द्वारा, पर with the permission of the court होगा. So option C is the correct answer. Under section 321 of the CRPC, in any type of cases but only with the consent of the कोर्ट. अंडर सेक्शन 321 ऑफ द CRPC एनी टाइप ऑफ केसेस हो सकते हैं बट ओनली विद द परमिशन ऑफ द कोर्ट होंगे. सो ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर.